Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? This is for any placement of Gemini you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was the cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Star Center Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, the first card is the Hierophant, which is Tauran energy. Then you have the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, which is Aries energy, as well as the Lover, one of the Lover's cards in this deck, which is Gemini energy, your energy, my glorious Geminis, and if you, I'll explain later. Then you have the Empress, which is Libra / Tauran energy, and you have a divine partnership right here with the Emperor and the Empress, as well. Then you have the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Coins, as well as the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Yep. And Judgment. Now, let's just begin with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, what I'm getting is that the Hierophant, this is someone, this might be you or someone you're dealing with, might be a little old school, if you would like. They are very old-fashioned. They don't like to change, but they're established and they have a following, if you would like. Now, this old school, old-fashioned method of thinking, okay, is getting a new idea. A new idea that they should, put into practice, which will demand a lot of boss power, if you will, because if they don't boss up, if they don't figure out the right way to introduce change into their workforce or their constituents or whatever, it might not actually fly, right? So then there's your card, the Lovers, Gemini energy. And in this deck, there are 4 Lovers cards, and on this card specifically, both partners have their eyes open, and they are also of different genders, which is interesting because on some of these cards, some of them are of same gender. So this would indicate that there is, once someone bosses up and utilizes their authority over this project or whatever it is that they're working on, they will be able to unite both parties, both constituents or both parties involved to work together in making this a positive thing, right? Now, the next card being the Empress, which is the Emperor's partner, right, indicate that this coalition, if you will, I'm using very political terminology, I hope it's useful, but this coalition, right, or this coming together and working on this thing together is going to be very creative, very lucrative, not just monetarily speaking, but very, it'll bring about some needed change that will be that will allow for something to come forth, right? Now, the next card is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is, I have to say, it is the player type energy. Now, it doesn't have to be. It could also be someone who can't sit still and who cannot, how should I say it? Who needs to move around a lot, who does not like to be tied down to a certain idea or an ideology. Then the next card is the Five of Swords. Now, generally, the Five of Swords is indicative of someone stealing something from someone else. Now, this could be if we add the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords together. This could be someone who not only is who likes to fly around and can't sit still in regards to the way that they think, but this person cannot necessarily sit still in regards to the way their actions either, if that makes sense. They are very flighty. Notice he's on a bird. And so he is not afraid to change his mind while in the midst of doing something, an act, right? Now, the next card is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles depicts a young boy making 3 wishes to a genie. You can see that. And from the way I see it, he is wishing upon this individual who is in a cloud. You can see the image. Now, his wishes are just in a cloud, so they're ultimately just the idea of what needs to happen. Not really realized, not really brought down to earth. And so, yes, and so what needs to happen in order to bring these back down to earth is that they need to get a mentor with the Hermit, because the Hermit would indicate someone becoming a mentor or taking on a mentor in regards to whatever this wish is, so that they can really bring it into reality. Now, the next card is the Judgment card. So to make sure that they really want to pursue this, they have to think twice about it, because of the implications and the monetary funds of this, if they would like to pursue it. So, my gorgeous Geminis, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description on this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Tarot Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libras, okay? So this is for any placements of Libra you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, alright? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because everyone knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, first deck that flew out is the Nine of Chalices in the upright. Very nice. Yeah. Nine of Chalices. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Well, actually, that would be the Ten of Chalices. Now, the next card is the Ten of Wands. We'll get into that later. With the Five of Coins, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fate, the Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Seven of Chalices, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Not the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Alright, so my gorgeous fellow Libras. I'm a Libra sun myself. So we start off with the Nine of Chalices, one of the singles card in tarot. There's the Nine of Chalices and the Nine of Pentacles, or it's coins in this deck, which would mean that for this week, at least, you are good where you are. You're good by yourself. You don't need anyone else to make you feel better, right? I feel like you feel that way because of the Ten of Wands, because you've been through a lot. You've overcome a lot, and you no longer you can hold your own, is what I'm getting. You can hold your own. You've been through lows, like really, really lows, and you've been able to have, with the Five of Pentacles, feeling low, feeling down on yourself. And that's when you got the spark, the idea, which is the Ace of Wands, represented by the Ace of Wands here, giving you a whole new idea, a whole new perspective on what it is you can do as an action to allow your Wheel of Fate or Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. Turn your circumstance around, which is awesome, which will have people from institutions, well-established institutions, behind you. Could be banks, could be family institutions, like your older family members who will stand behind you because you now have the actual what's it called? You now have the actual way of making this more lucrative, and a way to show how this will become more lucrative and beneficial for you. Then you have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is in charge. Well, he knows what he's doing. He knows how he's going to get there, and he knows the steps to follow. So not only do you have, so what I'm getting is that you are getting the Wheel of Fate to turn in your favor, which in this deck is the Wheel of Fortune. And then due to that Wheel of Fate turning and showing some progress, that will get the older generation on your side. Now, on top of that older generation getting on your side, as if the Wheel of Fate is turning in your favor, all of that momentum is going to allow for the steps to show themselves, if that makes any sense. Now, at that point, you will have a plethora of possibilities to choose from. You will be spoiled for choice, is what this means. Okay, because you will have a lot of options to choose from. Now, from all these options, you will have one idea with the Ace of Swords, which will pop out to you. And through that, now you're waiting on people, right? Because if you look at this fairy who's holding two wands, she's just like, where are you at? Why aren't you not here yet? Why am I the one like standing in front of the line waiting for you to hurry up, right? Now, once you are at that point, you'll be able to see clearer how your 10 of Pentacles will, or your 10 of Coins, which is how it's named in this deck, will come to you. It'll be clearer. It will be more. The Armenian word is coming to mind, shoshapedi, which is it's more. You can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on, hold on. Right? So once you get to that point, then you know that it's in the bag. Then you know that you have mastered your reality. You have mastered all four elements. You are not the magician yet, but you are in charge of everything that you need to do to get to that point of material abundance. Not only material abundance, because the Emperor is all four kings rolled into one, which means that you not only have control over your pentacles or your coins, you also have control over your emotions, your cups, and your actions, your wands, as well as your thoughts, swords, right? So, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'd be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Color Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? This is for any placements of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms, because I know I was a crosswatcher for many of you myself, so I get you, and I got you. And I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention it is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, first, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the house good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Coins, as it's called in this deck. Ace of Coins with the Two of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Six of Coins. Let me just make some adjustments. The Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Coins. Now, my gorgeous Aquariuses, excuse me for that mishap. Okay, so we start off with the Ace of Coins. Now, the Ace of Coins is going to give you a idea on how to manifest more income this coming week, should I say. And with that, there will be a juggling. You're not exactly sure what to do. Should you put all your eggs in one basket, or should you try different ways, or at least try two ways of being lucrative this week. Now the next, with the Two of Pentacles. Now the next card being the Knight of Wands, I feel like this balancing act is gonna keep you a little, not keep you stable in your method of making more money. It will make you go, excuse me, well, I can't really excuse myself, someone else is honking. Well, that has to be a sign that is going to lead you to like hopping between one and the other. You won't feel very grounded. It will be very all over the place is what I'm getting. It might tire you out. It might also be very loud. One of them might be very loud, very honking. Might be related to a lot of travel, a lot of driving, or a lot of, in regards to traffic control. Okay. Then you have the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant represents an old institution that is well established and has a following. People stand behind it. They love to complain about it, but they don't do anything to change it, right? Then you have the Six of Coins. Now, as much as there's some people who like to complain and not do anything about it, there are other people who try to use it to their benefit, if that makes any sense. Use it to the best of their abilities to get what they want out of it, if that makes any sense at all. Then you have the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords, if you can see, this lady, okay, is keeping herself stuck with a confirmation that this individual is keeping herself stuck because she is not like moving her head to loosen this 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 band of like fabric off of her eyes. All she has to do is lift her head up and down, and she'll be able to see that these eight swords that surround her are something that she can easily fly above and get away from. So it's basically all in her head. It's not actual fact. It's just a perception that she is stuck. But it can easily be overcome if she just dislodged this band of fabric, right? Then with having dislodged this band of fabric, she would have been able to gotten an idea that would have led her to the next action that she needs to do to break free of these four swords that are surrounding her, right? And with having broken free, she will have been able to get to the Sun card, which is the happiest card in tarot. And with that, she would have been able to break free from this imagined prison. And having broken free, she would be able to wait for something better to come in, because that's the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. Now, it's not the best thing to wait for something else to happen in order to be able to move towards what you want. So I think that while you wait, you're like, well, I could make this more beneficial for me by taking on by taking on the how should I say it? By taking on the attitude of the Queen of Coins, which is more loving, comforting, nurturing, and all those things, right? Maybe instead of worrying and wondering where it's when and where your ship is coming from, you can be like, you know what? I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to be nurturing of me. And by doing that, it will allow that what it is you are waiting for to come in either more quickly, or you will be more occupied while waiting for this. So, my gorgeous and fellow, not fellow, I probably have it in one of my houses, but it's not on my chart. Anyway, my gorgeous Aquariuses, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you like me go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'd be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!